how to get shredded easy, that's what we'll call this. That's what I'll call this title. Oh. Can I do a sit down video like this? Let me brush my teeth, man. Is this a good angle? Sit down video. How to get shredded easy, I'm going to call it, but it's because people always ask me, I want to get a physique like yours, which I appreciate the compliment. I'm just a normal, but like, see, I've got a 2XL t-shirt on now. It doesn't even look like I've been to the gym once in my whole entire life. But so if I just want to give my, what is it, 4 free tips and a bonus one. Is it a bonus? I forgot what I wrote. It's not really a bonus. Tip number 1. Tip or thing you should do number 1. Track everything. Everything. Don't listen to what people say about intuitive eating and stuff like that. That is a load of shit, man, honestly. People who do that and can do it, I've got like 5 years experience tracking calories, so it's like drills into your head eventually. And the sooner you get to tracking things, the sooner you can relax it a little bit. Obviously, the more experience you get, you sort of track subconsciously and you know what's going in, and then you get to know your body. So that's a massive one. As soon as I started tracking things is when I noticed a massive change in my results, especially when I was going through fat loss phases. I've tried to get lean eating clean, and that was an absolute shit show. The rebound from that was crazy. I remember, I don't know, I was like 23 or something like that, just eating boxes of cereal in my little room in the RAF. Madness. Just track things, make shit easier, 100%. Then once you get a bit of experience tracking stuff, then you can stop tracking stuff as much. Tip number 2, or thing you should do number 2. Give yourself enough time. I've made this mistake loads of times, like 5 or 6 times. You know what it's like, you go on holiday, like 12 weeks will be enough, and then in 2 weeks you sort of half-arse it, and then you're like, alright, 10 weeks will be enough. And then you get to that time and you're just not quite looking how you want to look, plus you've been ripping the arse out of it for 10 weeks. I learnt this the hard way a few times. Best thing about giving yourself enough time, so say if you want to go on holiday in 12 weeks, give yourself 12 weeks, add 4 weeks on for any time you shit the bed and mess up, and then add another 2 weeks on to get your calories up for the holiday, if it is a holiday. And then when you go on holiday, you won't absolutely blow your rig out of the water from smashing all the food. I've done that as well, loads of times. So take it from me, give yourself enough time. Thing you should do, number 3. This might sound stupid, you've got to make it easy. What do I mean by that? You've got to set it up so it's easy for you. So for me, that means like cooking meals, meal prep. I don't like meal prepping, and I don't like cooking when I'm in a deficit and I'm fucking a bit arsey. So I've got quick, easy meals that I don't have to cook. I literally take 5 minutes to make them, like protein oats, or just like pile some shit in one pan, mix it up. But you've got to make it easy for you. I know that's like a bit of a weird tip, but you need to sit down before you start a fat loss phase, list the stuff that you're good at, and list the stuff that you're bad at. And the stuff that you're bad at, just put roadblocks in there, little roadblocks in there, and then we take the path of least resistance. And that's a big fact. I know, like, how to get shredded easy. We all know energy deficit, you've got to be consistent. But how do you stay consistent? The way I've done it for 13 years, I've just taken the path of least resistance. I've not ripped the arse out of it. I've just literally, what's easier? What training do I like? I'll do that training. And just made it as easy as possible. I mean, there's been a lot of luck along the way, like just situating myself in a position to make it easy as well. And that's pretty much all. Bonus tip. Number before, mindset. I don't mean like you just tell yourself you can do it, man. Right, if you're taking yourself through a fat loss phase, you're gonna mess up 100%. Every time if you don't, a bit weird. Forgive and forget. I still mess up to this day, but the thing that helps me get there is that I know I'm going to mess up. So it's even some days for like 2 days, just get off track. It's probably night out, eat some shit when you're bladdered, next day you're hanging out your arse, eat some more shit. But then the next day you just got to get straight back to it and literally forget about it and just get back to it. And that's what I mean by mindset. If you just dwell on that, it can go for weeks and then it's just square one, innit? I don't know if that's a good tip either, but these are the things that have helped me, and I'm just like a normal dude. Obviously I've not got a crazy freaky physique, but I've got a half decent rig for a normal person. Hopefully this helps you, but maybe not. Obviously I've left out things like being in a calorie deficit. That's a non-negotiable. It's not a case of choosing whether to do that. You need to be in an energy deficit to lose body fat. Also, another one, this is not a tip, this is just when you're going through your fat loss phase, maybe you get 6, 7, 8 weeks in, just have a look at yourself, see if you've got enough muscle mass. And unfortunately, you might not. So that's just a case of being honest with yourself and just reversing out of it and going into a gaining phase. Because the more muscle mass you have, the easier it is to do a fat loss phase. Obviously, muscle mass rips through calories at rest. So I know these days everybody's like, oh yeah, I want to get shredded, man. But luckily when I first started training, it was all about being big. And so I literally spent 5 years trying to get big. And then sort of the mood changed. I don't know, what was cool changed, and then it was to get lean. And luckily I'd spent 5 years chasing my arse around the gym trying to get big, so then it wasn't as hard as someone who nowadays gets into it and just wants to get lean straight away. Take some time, man. Take some time. But yeah, I think that's it. Sit down video. Hopefully that helps, because they're literally the points that I do. That's what I implement to get my results. So I mean, hopefully that you can take that away and do it for yourself. I feel like you can. Try it, man. Try it. When I say shredded as well, bear in mind I just mean normal person shredded, not bodybuilding competition shredded. But yeah, man, hopefully that helps anyway. Helps someone. Like, comment, subscribe, watch it twice, send it to your mate. Yeah, man.